None of this is what I'm doing. I'm not touching this at all. It is doing all the research I need to invest in this company for me. So I got access to Manus AI. I don't know how I did this, honestly. I saw a Bloomberg reporter try ask for access for this, and she couldn't even get it. There's over 200,000 people on the Discord server just begging for access codes. And for some reason, me, a small YouTuber, basically just requested access by telling them I have a YouTube channel. I'd like to create videos about it. And yeah, they gave me access. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. If in my previous video, I showed you an open source model of Manus. It's like a copycat, but today we're going to actually check out the real deal. So I've got some challenges for Manus right here. If we can analyze a stock that I'm invested in, create a social media marketing company for outreach generation, and solve a Kaggle problem, then this is a great tool. So we're going to try out 3 things in this video, see if it can solve it. This is basically just for, investment for people who are in finance, see if it can give good advice and such. This is for people who are trying to create maybe a landing page, a product page, or anything related to just creating a website. And then the last one is I want to see if it can do a data analyst's job. If you don't know, there's a lot of jobs on websites like Upwork which require just data analysis stuff. And I'm wondering if we can just use AI to solve this. So here it is. Someone needs a data analyst for a data analysis job, and they're paying $5 to $20 an hour. So if we can just basically do this with AI and charge $10, then we are making money using AI. So Kaggle is pretty much similar to what the type of jobs that you'll be doing here. So if we can solve these types of work, then maybe we can use this to start making some money. So let's get started with our first task, which is, so I want to invest in a company called HIMS, create a comprehensive investment strategy for me, taking into account investor and market sentiment, as well as future outlook. So let's check out what Manus is able to tell us right here. By the way, I previously tried to create a game with this using Three.js. It didn't end up being great. I'm not going to lie. So yeah. So what's cool is it connects to data sources. It gets all the insights, the profile, the SEC filings. It acquires what analysts are saying of the stock. Can you imagine that? It's looking at what analysts have said. So you don't have to do all this due diligence and research. If you're in investment banking and finance, comment down below if this helps you out. It's just going in and creating an investment strategy directory for me because at the end it's going to bunch up all the work and the things that it has into one folder. So yeah. And what I love is it shows you step by step what it's working on in terms of tasks. So what it's working on right now is it's researching the company profile. It's going to analyze the stock performance and market trends, which I anticipate is going to be great. And I'm very excited to see that. It's also going to evaluate the financial health and the growth potential of the company. Now, I've done my own research on this company, so I kind of understand what's going to happen with this company. I want to know if it's going to align with what I'm thinking and what I've done, because I've done some extensive research on it. So let's take a look at what happens with Manus and how it ends up assessing this investment form. So as we can see, we're going to take a look at the computer. So right now it's actually opened up a browser. And as you can see, it's looking at different resources online. This is it scrolling through it and clicking through and understanding what it wants to. And as you may have saw, there was squares that are basically just reading on the buttons and understanding what there is. This is, as there it is, that's the agent-like capabilities. It's just reading the text on the screen and figuring out whether or not it is a good investment. Again, it's going to go on the internet, it's going to research for sources, it's going to understand different sources, and it's going to give you a comprehensive investment advice at the end. You can also play back the progress it has done in order to see what it was doing step by step. It searched on the internet and it's looking through the resources, the different resources. I like that it's using Seeking Alpha. That's a good website. It's looking at the investor relations right here, some Forbes articles, maybe a little bit of random profile facts from Yahoo Finance. It's great. And once you're done looking at the things that, it's talking about, it's also getting the latest announcements for it. You can jump to live directly right here. So right now it's looking at Yahoo Finance. So this is the to-do tasks for Manus. These are the steps that it's going to go through in order to eventually deliver the complete investment strategy for us. We're going to come back once we're almost done and it has delivered this investment strategy for us. And what's also interesting, just a quick thing, you can actually close this tab and it will continue working. So if I go to my YouTube channel and I just close this, this is completely closed. Manus is completely out of the tabs, and we just go back into Manus AI, come back here, As you can see, it's still working. Okay, so after about 22 minutes, 25 minutes, which is not bad considering how much it takes to do this due diligence type thing, it's finally got us some investment advice. So the final investment report, it's downloaded. So let's take a look at it. We can take it as a PDF right here. And there we go. Here is a comprehensive investment strategy for hims and hers, which is really well structured. I like how this is done. This is something you can present to your manager or investment like advisor or someone, and it'll tell you, like, tell them, hey, this is an investment, take a look at it. This is what I want. So yeah, and it has a table of contents right here, overview, business model. Here's the financial metrics that it got, I'm assuming from the SEC filings that it was researching. So the revenue growth, and then it actually looks at social media sentiment too. So, if you want to invest related to social media sentiment, you can check that there's a general positivity right here. And yeah, also gives you risk. And then it gives you the position sizing recommendation. And then the entry price, if you're aggressive, you'd be $30 to $35, moderate 2025. This is what gives you like a good entry price. Here is the fundamental exit triggers. So where do you want to exit? So if subscriber growth is down below 25% consecutive quarters, they recommend exiting. The gross margins are down. I liked what it did in this. It gets a 9 out of 10 from me. The next question is, I want to see its ability to create a social media marketing company for outreach, create a social media marketing company landing page where for outreach and generating leads. So let's see if it can create a social media marketing company landing page for outreach and generating leads. Say if you have a social media marketing company and you want a landing page that people can land on and sign up for a newsletter or some information if they want to, work with you for social media marketing stuff, we're going to create a website for that. So we're just going to give it to Manus and see what it can do. We're going to check out what it's doing right here. So it's looking at best practices for creating a high converting page and high conversion rate. So it's like an attractive page. So it creates winning leads. That's really important when you're creating a landing page that is basically a service that you want to get and attract people to your service. So yeah, I like the way it's researching. Again, I'm not touching any of this. It's looking through, understanding and reading and adding it to its thought bank in order to create a comprehensive overall idea of what it should create. So we're going to go ahead again, pause the video, and then come back once it generates a beautiful and attractive landing page. Cool. So final step is we deployed the application to the public network. I'm actually gonna, if this is a good looking one, I'll probably leave a link to it in the description so you guys can actually, okay, so all the steps are done. We can actually maybe go here. Right? We could probably take this get free strategy session. You can add your business email, your company name right here. It just created some random ass testimonial. I think this is a great landing page for social media. You can take this and then market it. And anyone who wants to create a social media marketing website can create something like this within, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It took 15 minutes. This is great because brick and mortar stores or, social media or marketing agencies can create a website for free completely without having the need to hire people to develop something like this. Like this would have costed someone like $700, $500, $1,000, maybe even more to create. But as you saw, I just created it for free. You can actually try to solve the last and final challenge that I have, which is trying to solve this Kaggle competition. Now I'm going to give it just a link. I just wanted to solve this Kaggle competition and give me an answer for it. And I gave it the link. I didn't give it anything else. I want to see what it can do, if it can pass this for me. Is it going to open a browser? Is it going to look at the things? Is it going to solve the whole thing? Okay, so it says it's going to download the data, build an ML model, provide with you with a prediction. This will take some time as I need to work through several steps, include data exploration, pre-processing, model training, and generating predictions. I'll keep you updated on my progress. Okay, how many steps is this? Okay, so it's a few steps right here. As we saw before, it's doing this thing where it's looking at the browser and it's running the terminal and downloading all this stuff. Again, we're going to pause and come back, see what's going to happen. Okay, so I gave it my username and my API key. I created this account just for the sake of this video. By the way, this is not my actual Kaggle account, and we'll come back once it's done. Okay, awesome. So it was able to finish it up, did the predictions here, and then it gave the submission.csv right here, submission summary, and it gave us instructions on how to submit it. So if we go to Kaggle, go to competitions right here, we go to house prices, and then we upload the file that contains the set test, and then format requirements with the ID see matches that. So submit a prediction right here, download this right here, drag it and drop it right there, submit. And yeah, so we got a score right here of 73,000. Let's see, jump to the leaderboard position, 6,863 right here, and 22,000 submissions. So you are basically, I'm ranked 6,863. So that's better than 50%, probably better than 60% of people. So that's awesome. So yeah, thank you so much for checking out Manus AI with me today. By the way, I upload the latest and greatest AI tool videos on YouTube, and I try my best to bring the most comprehensive reviews I can. I'm on my way to 20,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. That's my New Year's resolution, and you guys can help me do that by subscribing in the link down below. Thank you so much for 11,000 subscribers. By the way, I'm so hyped that this channel is back up and running. But that's it for today. Be safe, be well, and I'll see you on the next video.